that they might be Smurfs, but at the same time, they're not. They're looking a little shaky in the face here of in7 Esports, who've been around here for a long while. So, my prediction is I'm going to say in7 because I'm a big fan of them. I've seen them around the place a long time, and hey, even the percentages agree with me here. 99% to 1. So, Appa, Return, and Leadface are going to try here again for the Beyond Gaming 3 versus 3 qualifying round number 1. We are in the second round, guys, and I do think we had 27 teams today. So that whoever wins throughout all these matches, they're going to get automatically entered there into the grand finals for June 4th. I do hear a tapping keyboard, so I do believe Cast with a K is back.
I am Mr. FourCourtJester. That is absolutely correct. I am back, and hopefully this issue has been resolved, has it not?
We'll find out.
Well, we got a bunch of chickens on the field. Looks like we're going to be having the bok, battle of the bok. And we'll get this game underway. Is it going to be 1-0 officially, or is it going to be 0-0 due to the latency issues?
We're going to be going back. It's a restart. So 0-0.
Okay, restart. 0-0.
First game, and take it away.
All right, yeah, Boomerang is going to trigger that Kunju right there. Appa going to try and get a bunch of damage off as Leadface is just going and being merciless with those attacks, throwing his opponents up into the air. And look at this. Bing, bada boom. Cyclonic Strike almost was about to be a double. And look at this. Sir F. Barn. Oh, man. Sir Fabian? Sir Fabian. Just going in way too deep. Sir Fabian, sorry, I'm thinking in Sir Elephant Barn. It's another player. Sir Fabian.
What? They look nothing alike.
Well, I mean, you know, Barn, Sir Elephant Barn, Fabian, I don't know, whatever. Somebody was talking about him. But he was just going in without coming back for heals. That's not too good. And he just like always harpoon on in. If you watch Jackhasm, he comes back for heals, he comes back for a barrack, he waits for his time to get in. And most Spear Masters think, oh yeah, I can just use all my abilities, get in and do a lot of damage. No, that's not the case. But anywho, FourCourt, take this next one.
Alright, so for whatever reason, Appa's up in the corner saying hello to Yamato Cannon, and I don't think he's actually going to be doing any kind of big burst here. Bam, down he goes already. Almost a very one-sided fight. Didn't really put up too much of pressure. He was mostly just running away. But oh, a Cyclone Kablamo right down onto Braviba. And that's going to leave Sir Fabian go 1-on-3. Not going to work out in their favor whatsoever. Appa just wrecking faces. 11.6 on the CPS, 322 damage, and whew, wow, that was a 32-second match.
Jeez. Yeah. And it was all one guy too. Really?
Yeah, it was mostly just Appa. Yeah, so not too sure what Yamato Cannon was doing there up against Appa, because throw that tornado, use the blitz, use your wind strike, or blitz haste, sorry. Use your wind strike. I mean, there's lots of ways to get away from him and not take any kind of damage. Hopefully we're going to see something a bit more here.
Yeah, hopefully so, but look at this, getting both hit by the cleave. Yamato Cannon down to 50, so is Bib over there, and he is, oh my gosh! Did you see that? Appa is a one-man wrecking machine!
Oh!
Boom! He's just knocking over his enemies just like a bowling ball on some bowling pins, you know? He's just spinning around, cleaving, swinging his axe like a madman, and his enemies fall before him and say, Appa, please do not cut off our head. And he's like, nay. Nay, I say to you, you shall die by the axe. They go down. So they've got to control him somehow. And I'm noticing that they're hitting his disperse, his counterattack ability. One of them with the sleep, one of them with the tornado. Also, I'm noticing that Braviba, as well as Yamato Cannon, are throwing out their CCs at the same time on the same target. That's not comboing them very effectively. So they've got to have a little bit more communication in that aspect to be able to actually make sure those CC durations are comboed and you can get that full 5-second control value. Because 2.8 from the sleep, 3.2 from the tornado call. Instead of like, you know, going sleep and then immediately into tornado call, which would only give you what, 3.2, maybe 3.3 seconds of CC.
Well, it could be worse. You could throw the tornado call then the sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, that is definitely true. So
I think it's just coming down to that experience factor again. I mean, these guys are grade 1s. Like, sure, fine, they might be Smurfs, but I don't really feel that.
Click on them, dude. Then in the bottom right, it'll actually show you their true grade. It's an observer bug. So if you like click on them and then see in the bottom right, they're like grade 13.
14. And yeah, 13, 14, and Braviba there's 15. Man, what is with these observer bugs? Anyways.
I don't know. The
All
devs
right.
hate, I guess. I always complain about observer bugs, and they're like, let's make sure Cass doesn't get too happy. Whatever. Anywho. Oh, Harpoon, and then he actually, Appa just like spaced on through, making sure that Spearmaster couldn't get that Whirling Blade combo afterwards. And Sir Fabian is just going to get tornadoed. Take a little bit of a nap up in the clouds, no problem. Leaving Yamato Cannon and Braviba gonna be 2v1 against Leadface and Appa, grabbing that rune, then just gonna go into the Boomerang Bonanza. Excellent job right there, just running along. Return in the meantime, just gonna be throwing out Deadly Injections, trying to control himself, but he could be going down. Here it is, Whirling Blade, Whirlwind right here. Leadface just gonna take some damage, but I think Fabian actually took a little bit more, and Fabian didn't help out his teammate get the kill on return. They split up, and it's like, oh no, guys, that was your chance to turn things around. But why did you use the Whirlwind to go back onto somebody who had full HP rather than an Alchemist whose barrier was down and was trying to run around the corner? I don't understand, but those are the things that happen in BLC. You see like, oh, ultimate, I can hit somebody fully with it. And you don't think all the time, unless you've played extensively and have excellent knowledge of your character and the battlefield tactics, that, hey, maybe I should save it, maybe I should use it at a more optimal time when I can get a kill. That's what, like, ultimates can do a lot of damage, and you want to use it on low people so that you can get that kill, and not just to get somebody from 100 to 70%.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit reduced there, but look at Yamato Cannon right now. He's not going to be getting any kind of ultimate because we already have Leadface throwing out so much damage. Yamato Cannon is still alive for some silly reason, but again, there's no real coherency here. They don't really seem to be playing or communicating too well. Look at Sir Fabian. He's up top. Fine. He's landing all that great damage. Awesome. He's still going to die because his two teammates are in the other corner, and Leadface is single-handedly keeping them at bay. No heals, no support. Going in deep like that is, it's I don't know. It's not working up against in7 esports, you know, a top team in the circuit. They've been around so long. They work out so well together. You'll notice they stick together a lot more. And I don't know, maybe for Sir Fabian, just like, whatever, I'm just going to go do my best. But at the same time, there's no real coherency, no real kind of team working here. It's pretty evident here for the Cold team.
Yeah. I mean, there's two aspects. You have individual play and then you have team play. Once you get to the individual play part, you're like, all right, cool. Yeah, I can hit my abilities. But afterwards, you have to work on the team play part, and that's when things really get interesting and dicey. As, you know, it really is all about comboing abilities, and we're seeing Leadface take care of the other Nomad who has all of that control potential. He's making sure he's not doing anything. Look at that. Sleep hit on that disperse. Appa is just going to finish things off. Where's Yamato Cannon to come out with the tornado? Nowhere. Where's Sir Fabian? He's just getting run off on his own against the Alchemist and against a Nomad who's just going to outzone him like heck. You have to make sure as a melee DPS that you can get some heals. You can get that barrier so that you can stay in the fight. You can't just run off and Rambo. It's just not going to happen.
Nope. This is not the game for that. But yeah, Yamato Cannon, I did notice he started off that ultimate, then he got tornadoed. Entire thing done, gone, out of there. But we are now done this match 2-0 in7 esports. If you did correctly guess that in7 esports was going to be winning this game, and you were the first one to say that, congratulations, you've now won yourself a Bloodline Champion starter key. We are going to go on here to the next match of the Beyond Gaming tournament, and let's go find out who that's going to be.